Hey guys, welcome to my first attempt at vlogging. Essentially here, what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys a little look into the stuff that I'm currently doing training-wise, and some other stuff that's more like personal. And I guess the first thing that I wanted to do is let you know that I've broken my my fitness goals down into a few, sort of specific ideas. And so this first video is going to be about number one. And number one is, if you've watched live streams at all, you probably have heard this already. I want to do the world's heaviest pull-up. And I used to do that. I used to be working on that a few years ago, but I had some issues with some tendinosis, and ended up, kind of getting in the way of that. So I had to let that heal, and then once that healed, and doing a little bit more research, I sort of was able to figure out where I went wrong, and that was primarily in a lack of doing like prehab, and doing like extensor work, and also progressing slower, so my back can handle a lot. It's for whatever reason it's made for pulling, like really like heavy pulls, and but my forearms are not as much, and so very frequently what happens is I'll get to a point in a lift where I'm pulling with my back, and it's like, oh, I could complete this, but if I try to pull the rest of the way, that I feel like strain in my forearms. And so I've been doing a lot more, specific grip work, and trying to progress more slowly in having, my hands completely over my head, with a crap ton of weight on me. It's been slow going, and it's been sort of hard on my ego, but hopefully it will end up working out. I've written out a program for myself, and I'm looking forward to sort of showing you guys that as I go along. The workout that I've got on this vlog is actually just a singles workout. So I started with 10 body weight pull-ups, and then I did a one at 10 pounds, one at 20 pounds, one at 30, one at 40, one at 50, one at 60, one at 70, one at 80, one at 90, and then I failed at 100. I don't know if that was just because of fatigue, or what it was. Sometimes trying to hit maxes is sort of wonky. Another day that I do is 5x5, and I started with 5 bodyweight pull-ups for 5 sets, and then I've been adding 2.5 pounds every week. And so I'm trying to progress slowly there, so that eventually it turns up, I'm doing like, 5 sets of 5 with 50, 5 sets of 5 with 60, and then so it'll kind of make my strength move up slowly, instead of trying to do these big jumps all the time and end up hurting my forearms again. But one of the other things that I do to try to prevent hurting my forearms is actually what I call sand therapy. And so I've done a video on this before, and I put my hands inside the sand, and I do like opening and closing and stuff like that. And I've also taken to doing like nukite. It's like a spear hand into the sand, just to try to work the hand a little differently. And then also wrist extension in the sand. And I do about 100 reps of each of those on each hand. Try to every day, and that's been very interesting on how my the extensors in my forearms feel, and honestly, it's sort of like releasing some of the tension on my the tendon for the flexion of the forearm too. So it's very, very interesting. I'm intrigued to see how this is going to progress for myself. So that is goal number one for me. Goal number one is the world's heaviest pull-up. I have a while to go on this. It's like total body weight plus the stuff that you're added onto you. It's like 420 something pounds. At least the last time I checked, it may be heavier now. And I believe that Steve Proto is the guy who is currently the world record holder for that. So I am hunting that down. Who knows if I'll be able to break it? I do feel like I can, considering that heavy pull-ups just seem to come naturally to me. But we will see, and I'm excited. And then the next video, I am going to show you guys goal number 2 for me is related to something that I sort of fell in love with by happenstance. And I will show you guys that on the next video. But thank you guys very much for watching my first vlog. This is Sensei's journey. So your Real Anime Sensei is doing some stuff on his own to try to accomplish goals. And I want to take you guys along for that ride so that you can, help push me along, and I can also maybe inspire you to do something that you want to do. But until next time, guys, good luck and train hard.